Our last question, number 10. True to her altruistic nature, Anna blanked the blank attitude of her colleagues that it was acceptable to evict tenants and their families from their homes if they fell behind on their rent. So here we want to look at the second portion first and think about what kind of attitude a colleague would have if they think it's acceptable to evict tenants and their families if they fell behind on their rent. So thinking about that attitude, that's definitely going to be a negative attitude, one that's not compassionate, not caring. So we're going to put a big negative there. Then, going back to the first portion, which is what makes this a really hard question, it says, true to her altruistic nature. Now, if you remember back to the previous drill, you'll know that altruistic has a very good meaning. But if you didn't remember that, this question becomes really hard. But if we just get rid of the word altruistic altogether and look at the word true, if you're true to something, most likely you're going to be true to something good. You're not going to be true to something bad. So if Anna has a good nature, what do you think she is going to think about or feel about this bad attitude that her colleagues have? Clearly she's probably going to be upset by it. So that's what we're going to put down for our prediction in the first blank. So now looking at our answer choices. Letter A says beneficent. Now we talked before about the prefix bene. In Italian, in Spanish, in French, anything with B-E-N or B-O-N, it always means something positive. So this is most likely going to be something positive, even if you don't know the exact meaning. And since it's positive, it's out because we need a negative. Then we get to philanthropic. If someone is philanthropic, it means that they're donating money, they're working with good causes. We're looking for a negative, so we can get rid of that one as well. Letter C says platonic. Maybe you've heard of that, maybe you haven't, so we're going to leave that one in as a mystery. D is meticulous. Now, if you're meticulous, it means you have an extreme attention to detail, which has nothing to do with having this negative attitude. So that's out. And then last is ruthless, which maybe you don't know. So we can leave that one in too. Then in terms of the first blank, we have disregarded. So disregard means to be neither here nor there, not really to care at all about it. But if she is true to something and she's good-natured, she's definitely going to have an opinion. So she's not just going to disregard it. So that one's out, which leaves us with E. And the first blank says abhorred by. So if Anna is abhorred by this attitude, then it means that she's upset by it, which goes along with our prediction. And just to confirm, ruthless is clearly negative, that they have no qualms about doing bad things to good people. And then back to the actual sentence, the word altruistic, which we've gone over before, means completely selfless and giving and caring about other people, which you should write down.